between the murder of the ex-fiance of Drew Carey and the guy pissing in the corner of DoorDash. I am just... I'm beside myself today, dude. Dude, I am beside myself tonight.
We're friends that laugh, we're friends that shout. Sometimes we don't know what we're talking about, but that won't stop us. Nothing can stop us. Ooh, yeah. 'Cause I can show you use the love, just rebrand it enough. It's stronger, better, bigger power, 'cause it is the golden hour. It's the golden hour.
Nothing drives me more crazy. I'm a fan of Mark Wahlberg, but his schedule, fuck you.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, I go to bed at 7. Like,
I know.
All right, well, what about the kids? He's like, fuck them kids.
He goes,
check out these pecs.
Yeah, he goes to, what did Kobe Bryant say in 2014? You get by on 3 or 4 hours a night. That's crazy. That's really, really bad. And we know where that got him. So I think that, well, obviously he didn't, that's not why he died. But
maybe his pilot didn't get enough sleep.
Didn't he fly it? Wasn't he flying it?
No.
Oh.
No. Hey, of course not.
I thought, well, these, wait, no.
Hey.
That's not true because these rich, famous guys, they do everything.
But they don't fly their own planes.
Yeah, they do, though. John Travolta does. Just Tom Cruise does. Kobe Bryant.
Why wouldn't he? I don't think so, dude.
John Travolta does.
Does he?
Yeah.
He flies, but he's not flying like a straight up private jet. I don't think they have those skills. Like Harrison Ford was flying his own, and he crashed. Single engine
exactly.
Plane, but it's like a little thing. He's not having a bunch of people on board.
Well, he had a helicopter though. That's what that is. I mean, it's not a commercial jet.
But he had a helicopter that sat like 10 people. Like it's a nice jet. It was foggy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Kobe Bryant getting his helicopter license wouldn't be surprising at all.
It's also insane.
Yeah, I know, but they're so famous. They do insane shit.
True.
Look, dude.
Get a helicopter, dude.
No.
How dope would that be to travel, like with all your touring schedule, in a helicopter?
Well, but they're slower than planes, right? So it would take so long.
I don't think so.
Well,
Those
you can't
things
take a helicopter
move.
for to if I have a show in Wisconsin, just fly from here all the way to Wisconsin.
Yeah. You never seen Zero Dark 30?
I seen Zero Dark 30.
That's how they took out Osama, bro.
Yeah, but they didn't fly from here to do it in a helicopter.
They flew fast though. I think how fast do helicopters go? They're fucking dangerous. Bill Burr drives one.
Drives.
Yeah, every day.
Exactly. Bill Burr has his license. There you go.
Again, it's like the Magnum PI. You know, in the beginning of Magnum PI, the little bullshit helicopters, all glass. It's not like these big ass things.
517 miles per hour and
for that's a airplane, fixed wing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and a helicopter's 184.
Ooh, so that's gonna take a hot second.
Yeah.
It's if you're going to like Irvine.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
the move.
If you're going to Florida, it's gonna take a hot second.
Yeah, stop saying hot second. But yeah, so you go to if you take or honestly to the game, like he's in where did he live?
In Newport.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, that's why you take a helicopter.
Oh, that's perfect.
His Newport would fly. Yeah, it's 30 minutes,
no traffic,
20 minutes. Yeah, it's dope. You know how much of a baller you have to be.
It's really great. Yeah, I'm sure the Lakers paid for it too.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
And then Kawhi Leonard and him shared a helicopter and the pilot. Because, it was a guy.
Oh, right. Because different games.
Yeah.
Because Clippers and Lakers.
Kawhi has a different pilot now.
Yeah, well, let's hope.
Different, helicopter too.
God, that's fucking sad.
Helicopters are fucking dangerous. That billionaire in London, just helicopter crash.
Really, when?
A few years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like 10 years ago. But still, a billionaire and you crash in a fucking helicopter? I don't get it. Is it worth it?
I don't know. I mean, that's obviously stuff you read about. I don't know how often it is.
Helicopters have a higher crash rate as compared to planes.
That doesn't really say anything.
What about the guy who wants to go down and see the Titanic now again?
Moron.
Another guy. You saw it, right?
Yeah. What's he doing? Why? You ever seen a wrecked ship?
Well, on TV.
Yeah.
I mean, not down there.
They all look exactly the same, and it's just, oh, okay.
This
you go back up.
When you're done, or you go like this.
That's it. They all look exactly the same. And you try to take pictures, your friend's like, all right, dude.
I mean, Or this thing when they got this thing and they're going with the just on the outside with the
and they have the
You know, that's so bitch.
It is, though, isn't it? Yeah, don't blow your honker like that, though, right?
I do.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's Patreon, baby. So,
but also, if done correctly, we can demonstrate worldwide that this type of exploration is safe. Or not, or also, who gives a fuck, dude?
This is the third time. Like, if it fails the third time, it doesn't work. Let's revisit it in 100 years.
No. Just get rid of it. Who gives a fuck, dude?
Yeah, no, I get it, but I'm just saying, like, the technology is not there at this point.
Yeah, facts.
Get back to it in 100 years. You know what? I blow my nose. Sometimes before I go to bed, or like sometimes you wake up, you're dry. You're like, I gotta blow my nose. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a roll of toilet paper near my bed.
Oh, for your nose when you jack off?
No, it's for my nose, and so I always am like, everyone who sees this, which is not many people because it's my bedroom, like my cleaning ladies and stuff, but like I'm like, they're gonna think that it's jacking off,
1,000%.
and then every time I go like this.
Okay, yeah, you're paying their bills. They're not gonna say anything.
But then what about like if my kids grow up and think like, oh yeah, daddy always had toilet paper on there?
Oh, they're thinking the same. Yeah.
Well, they don't know about that yet.
Yeah, they will though.
Yeah.
So just leave it somewhere else, right?
No, because it's so convenient.
Like it's so weird when I have lube and toilet paper next to me.
But I don't you blow your nose? Like, don't you blow your nose like at night?
Not often.
Really?
Not often.
So you don't have anything like this next to the bed?
Definitely not. And if I do, I just walk to the bathroom where it's located and do it because it's right across.
I understand,
it's
but
right there, right?
You're not taking into account getting out of bed. That's so annoying.
Oh, you're so bitch, man.
Bro, come on, man.
You want it so easy.
Yeah, in my bed. Yeah.
But why are you blowing your nose so much in the bed? Every morning?
I think so. Because, dude, my nose is dry and I gotta fucking blow it and shit. I don't know, man. You know, is it less dry over here? No, it's more dry, right? So great. I'm gonna have a more
close
dry.
To the ocean, man. The ocean's only right there.
I'm not going though, dude.
Not for you.
Do you go to the ocean?
I used to all the time.
Really?
Now I have kids.
Yeah, they don't like the ocean.
I used to go all. It's fucking scary.
Yeah, I know, dude. Bro, it's so vast and so big, and people just get in it. That's crazy to me.
But then also over here, like we're in the Great White Triangle. And like there's a shark expert, like they're around all the time.
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry, they don't like humans. Like,
I know. But
oh yeah, who told you that?
I don't know if you really. I don't think shark attacks are that common though, bro. Like that's like.
I'll destroy these stats. So they go, you're more likely to die in a car crash than a shark.
Okay.
Not if we lived in water, dumbass. Not if we spent as much time in the water as we did in cars. Think if we were always in the ocean, those stats are going to go through the fucking roof.
Okay, sure, yeah. Like if you had to get to work with one of these things. Oh, shit, a shark's coming. Yeah, they don't like humans. Chomp. Turns out they like humans.
Game over.
Yeah. Turns out if you spend enough time in the water, they like humans.
They just shut down some beach in Cali over a shark. Bit some girl's foot.
Oh, really?
Ain't that a bitch?
She got off lucky, though.
Might have took her entire leg. That'd be a real bitch.
Okay. So, well, that's...
Triggers. 46-year-old Del Mar City. So that's what? That's by San Diego-ish?
Bro, my therapist is 60 and she surfs.
Really?
She She's badass.
The question is she good?
Well, she's been doing it for years, I would assume.
Is she small?
I don't know. Well, yeah. I mean, you know. Yeah. I mean,
so I bet she can jump up on that board.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, sharks! Hey, dude, that's crazy. You know how? Imagine if sharks were in the air, like
pterodactyls.
That's what it's like in the water.
Yeah,
that would be so scary.
But think how many people get attacked.
I don't want to.
There's a whole movie about it.
I know that.
We're there in the tornadoes. It's fucking.
No, there's a whole 3 or 4 movies of it.
Yeah.
By the way,
I think Callan's in one of them.
Yeah, definitely. Look at him riding it.
Sharknado cut him out.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what you should do when you're in Australia on tour for the Outback, sponsored by Outback? Mm-hmm. You should go great white shark diving.
I won't. I won't.
Well,
what do you mean, in the cage?
Yeah, it'd be dope. Do something while you're out
Let me
there.
tell you something.
Are you bringing up the family and everything?
I'm not sure yet, actually.
Don't.
Yeah, I
Don't.
know.
Because you have to travel through time to get there.
I know.
And for kids, it's awful.
I know. Have you took your kids to Australia?
No, I never would. No, it's too far.
So then...
I went by myself and thought about it. Man, this would be terrible for the kids.
Yeah. I mean, I've done it.
You've brought them before?
No, I went to Australia. I've done the flight.
You leave on a Tuesday.
No, I know.
You wake
how it
up
goes.
and it's the following Sunday.
I know. It's so weird, right? But about the shark stuff, I just don't. I never want to be in a cage. You know, I don't ever want to do that.
You want to see a great white?
Not if I gotta get in the cage.
Will you do anything out there unique, or to you it's all the same? You want to see a koala, kangaroo?
If I see one, I see one, bro. That's the game.
Yeah, fair.
Nah, I'm not going. Oh, where is it? Oh yeah. I'm a bitch. Then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Koala made me come to him, bro. You want to see me? You want me to see you? Fucking show up to my comedy show, Koala.
That's fair. Like a mob
But you can get
you're like a mob
chrisley.com.
boss.
That's crazy.
I want you to do that.
Would you do that?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
I'd love to do that.
Would you be shitting? Or not so scared?
I don't think so.
Really?
A lot of it's marketing. Like Hollywood made great whites like this.
No, I know.
Insane. They've done it with aliens too. They've done it with white males. Listen, I've seen it happen 1,000 times.
White male. That is crazy, dude. Sharks are so wild. They don't get cancer.
We don't do they?
That's what they said. They
You
don't
know,
get
we've never seen a great white mate. Like we've never seen them give birth.
Really?
Ever. Think about all the shit we've ever done. No one's ever had a
You
great
know why?
white filmed it giving birth.
The believers. Oh, it's not true. Oh, they get cancer, bro. Nick, don't put stuff like that up, dude.
Someone wrote a whole book on it though. So.
Oh, weird. Oh, wow.
You had throat cancer or something?
They get fin cancer of the fin. So hold on.
We've never seen a great white give birth. We don't know how they're doing it.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, they just go way, way deep. Dude, the ocean is so big. That's why.
You know, we know more about space than we do the ocean.
Dude.
I'm like the kid from Billy, or what is it?
Jerry Maguire?
Jerry Maguire. Kid with the big brain.
We're
right?
Jonathan Lipnicki.
Yeah, we're being really dumb right now, just talking about the ocean and how big it is and stuff, and like how
Are we
and then
though?
space.
It's fun, dude.
It is
I like
fun,
to flex
but like
on you with my wild stats that just take up space in my head.
yeah, but also
New Hitler doc hit tomorrow.
what?
New Hitler doc on Netflix.
What is it?
I don't know. I don't know how much shit they can keep
They
doing
just
on
keep
them.
making documentaries.
And I fall
about the
for
same-
every single one, hoping they have some sort of special taping or recording.
Never before seen, and it's always before
always,
seen.
and it gets me every time.
I don't watch the Hitler ones too much.
Really?
Yeah, my wife loves the World War II ones.
Me too. Love them.
Yeah, she loves war stuff. You know, it's crazy. I don't love war stuff.
You know why? Too violent?
Yeah, and really sad, dude. It makes me feel really bad. And you know, I'm a human. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
That's fair. It's
No,
interesting.
it makes me really
It's
fucking sad.
fucking
It is
badass.
interesting, and I've seen a lot of them because of my wife, and I've seen a lot of them because you know they are very interesting. But like, it's that some of those stories are just so sad, dude. And like I can watch the crime stuff, like the you know if one person gets killed, but like just like the blanket of bodies, it's so much.
Like Normandy, and the beach was all red with blood.
It's just so
Wild.
fucked up, dude.
World War II by far the most graphic. You'll figure it out when you get there, dude. How about I was
I'll never
watching?
get there,
It's
but-
called 21st Century Schindler's List. Depressing. They released that on Christmas. My dad saw it. It was an awful Christmas for us.
Wow.
But I watched a show called I think it's 21st Century Murders. And they follow like the tax exchange between the
Yeah.
murderer and the
Oh,
people,
okay.
whatever. It's very interesting.
Oh, really?
But they had one on there. It was Drew Carey's fiance, and she was murdered by a dude who was on Kill Tony.
Sorry.
He was hanging around the Comedy Store.
Hold on.
Let that soak in. Go ahead.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Drew Carey's fiance was murdered?
Yes.
I don't even know about this.
Boom. The more you know.
And I've got my ear to the comedy streets.
I know, dude.
Hold on.
But the guy who murdered her, I don't know if he was a comic, but he was around the Comedy Store a bunch, and he was actually on Kill Tony.
Okay, who was it? Look it up. This is crazy.
He's in prison, and he's batshit crazy. But even when his friends went and visited him in prison, he's like, dude, he didn't give a fuck. He was like, I'm in here for life. He's like, go get my book right deals. We could probably get $1 million. I'm like, okay, this guy's a terrible human being.
Hold on.
He killed her. So what he did is on Valentine's Day, he snuck into her.
Going past all the pictures. You know.
What does that tell you? I'm trying to
I
find
want
the
to see
name.
who this person is. It's like I used
pretty
to be
lady.
at the comedy store all the time.
She was a sex therapist. No, she wasn't there. The murderer was there. He looks different now, but he was handsome back in the day.
Got it.
Put on
All right.
a lot of weight when he went to prison. A lot of weight.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
So the way he killed her.
Now scroll. Sorry.
The way he killed her is on Valentine's Day. He knew she was going out with her friends. He snuck into her house. She had a roommate. He's so bitch, but he snuck into the house and hid in her bed. And then when she got home, he strangled her, made her unconscious. He had a syringe full of 100% nicotine, which would kill you. But that drops. So he's like, all right, fuck it. And they were on a balcony. And while she was sleeping, he just threw her off and killed her.
While she was sleeping, you mean while she was knocked out?
Yeah, knocked out, like unconscious. He was like, all right, well, the syringe fell. I'm just going to throw off the balcony. She died there.
Hold on. This was after 2020?
No, I think someone reposted it.
Oh, I mean...
It's right around then. This is pretty recently.
What?
Oh, yeah, February 2020.
I'm blowing your mind, huh?
I never heard about this either.
What? How did we... You know why? Probably because COVID happened right after this.
A lot of stuff happened around that time.
No, but I mean, like, it was February, and then COVID was February. You know what I mean? So they probably...
A lot of stuff happened.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Should we watch his minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kills it.
All right.
Dude,
Did he?
Put your hands together for your next
so
comedian,
sorry.
Gareth.
This is the guy?
Gareth here? Just one word, Gareth? That's interesting.
I hope
We only
Tony.
used one name.
I hope
Uh-oh,
Tony
here
lights
he
his
comes,
ass up.
everybody. It's a real human.
So this is
Oh,
before
that
it
way,
happened,
Gareth.
obviously.
Go back
Yes,
that way.
but it was shortly after this he
Right.
committed the murder.
It's
Jeremiah, my boy. I miss that guy.
strange.
This guy.
That's the murder right there.
Strange.
Does not look
Here
like
he
that
is. One more
anymore.
time for Gareth, everybody. Come
Crazy. He was
Hello,
stalking her.
everybody.
I got to see.
All right, let me spin around this. There
please
we go.
tell me he's not
Thank
better
you very
than
much.
me.
It's great to be here in all of the best parts of entertainment. We've got most of a band. We've got morning radio sound effects. Sometimes a full band when a toy kazoo comes from the ground, raises from the grave, takes over Tony and starts singing. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful time.
Oh, he's a game show host.
I think he froze.
He wants to be Drew
So
Perry.
back to popular.
This
so
guy
over the summer,
killed?
Trump yanked all
No,
the
he
troops
didn't
out
kill
of
on
Syria,
stage.
right?
He
And then
killed
ISIS got loose.
her.
They're knocking on doors, running away, or something like that. I don't know really how it works. And I thought he should have asked Tony that is a bad idea because he has broke the bank relying on the pull-out method. Quickest coming comedian in comedy.
This is terrible.
Yeah, he's bad.
Yeah, he killed a guy. He's all.
Is that
Anyway,
Moshe?
so I
Who
have
is
bad
that?
news for the people, for the entertainers over there. Is that okay? I have bad news for the entertainers over there. The best day of your career is going to be the days after you die, when like paintings skyrocket in price. Can I continue? Can I? It's close. It's
Go ahead,
okay.
Gareth. Go ahead.
The paintings skyrocket in price.
In
Redbox starts
price.
holding some movie from 1962. But what about the porn talent? What happens with them? Is it just Red Band at home singing, "She was so underappreciated at her time"?
All right.
Wow. So bad. Well, wait. Hold on a
A lot of
second.
anger in there. Look at him now, though. Look at him now. See, Gareth
see it.
Pursehouse calls himself a bad boy. He's insane. You see it down there?
Yeah. Of course.
38,000 views, right, Nick?
It's very,
Says
very
court
easy
on
to
the
see it,
TV.
and Nick is
Nope,
missing
down,
it, and he keeps
down.
missing
I want
it.
to.
Court TV.
There it is.
I want to put you and Gareth in the same room.
So,
He's put on some weight. Be ready.
hey, stop saying he put on weight. That's
I want you
the
to-
least interesting thing about
I want
this.
you to acknowledge that, though.
But I don't.
Oh, this is where he says give him $1 million book deal. This is
super
the
long.
day after he got murdered. His friends come to visit him.
Hold on. He got murdered?
This is the day after he did the murder.
Oh, okay.
They apprehend him because they caught him on camera. It's so obvious. I can't believe you even had people defend him. So he gets on there, and this is the next night. His next day, his boys come to see him.
Dude, you know all about this.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my black belt. I got my master's degree in murders.
I know
What else
you
wanna
do.
know?
I know you do. But
Dude, you want me to get into Marilyn Monroe?
no, I want.
You don't want to do this.
I definitely. How do I not know about this? This is a comedian's fiance that was killed by somebody who goes to the Comedy Store in February of 2020.
It was on Kill Tony. Might be the biggest live show right now.
Now, yeah. So wait. Okay, so this when did the murder happen?
2020.
do I not know about this? That is so crazy. Dude, I'm blown away.
Mission accomplished. I don't think you realized it was probably in your face, but it didn't have your name attached to it, so you just skimmed past it.
Nah, bro, that's crazy.
Wild, right? Did anybody know about it in here?
Nope.
Boy, man. I get the golden star today.
Poor Drew Carey, dude.
But they I think they were. No, they were together because the night she got murdered, they went to a porn convention. There was like this porn thing here in L.A. off Hollywood Boulevard, and Drew Carey didn't show up to that because he's Drew Carey. And then, she went to her house. Why they weren't living together, I don't know.
And he went home and he was in her bed.
He broke in 4 hours earlier. Here's what's so bitch. He had she had a male roommate. And he was like, yeah, I thought I heard something. I heard her screaming. And the cop was like, okay, why don't you go up there? He's like, I was so scared, so I just called you guys. And he's like, dude, you probably could have saved her. She was a sex therapist.
What? And who are they?
Those are his two best friends, Bebop and Rocksteady. You see the guy's haircut on the right?
Yeah, it's
Holy
great.
shit. Holy shit. Those two come see you in prison. You're like, oh, I'm fucked. But play this, though. They're all, they don't know what to say because he's like, dude.
I'd help my brother. And if my brother gets the money back, then he could just use it's plenty. He could just use that.
You got to start at the top.
I don't know, but I don't want to be like.
He's like, yeah, I'm not getting out, man.
Kind of a thing here. I don't care.
He wants to be famous.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've been voting. It's Trump and driving. Trump and driving. That's what I memorized it.
Look at these two.
Totally.
Spot on, right?
What's his name? Andy. Yeah. Okay. And so shit's not great. I'm not getting out of here.
He sounds like Nick.
I have court tomorrow but just to postpone my initial trial. And my brother's gonna need a lot of help to get my stuff out. I got out on bail for a minute, but then I got brought back right back in. So they took every penny I had in savings. So now I have 0 cents and actually put my brother in debt a little bit.
Oh my God, bro.
So that's really fucked up. And I need Dave to give him the money he owes me. I think badly. Busy this week.
Good. Yeah, can I have my baseball cards back? Just like this guy.
I'm not working anymore.
Is that Dana White on the right?
And
Or Bob
that's
Odenkirk.
essentially it. Really. I hear there's a lot of news.
Look, watch this.
You're all over the news, pal. But yeah, all over. Is that your hair? I think it's your hair. Yeah. They put me on the wrong thing, so I'm like leaning over. I can't reach up. No, you're wrong. Yeah. God. Yeah. So my brother's gonna need a lot of help, like just packing up all my house and moving into his house in San Diego.
Oh man, this is crazy.
The show did so much better cutting through all this shit.
What?
Because he's like, see if you can get a book deal, man. I'm sure they give us like $1 million guaranteed. And his friends are like, right.
What?
Yeah. Of course that never happened. Imagine you got to rely on Bebop and Rocksteady to figure out your financials. We're on it.
I'm like, this is crazy. That is crazy.
I texted Eric to see if he knew.
Dude, it's weird.
I bet Eric knows.
Yeah, probably.
Eric knows.
But it's weird that
That he was on Kill Tony?
when you hear somebody like just talking like that after they killed someone, like it's just so fucking weird. And that guy, you wouldn't think he was a killer. You wouldn't think you don't look at somebody and think killer.
You don't, yeah. But she like in her diary, like months prior, she's like, if I die or go missing, she was like, he did it.
Oh, so he was stalking her
he
or
was
something?
stalking her, yeah. She had a
Oh,
restraining order
fuck.
against him.
Maybe
And then he was a photographer, because he's trying to make ends meet. So he's a photographer at that like porn thing event she went to, and she saw him. She's like, fuck. And she's like doing an interview, and she looks up and sees him. You can tell on her face. She's like, fuck.
Seriously?
Yep. And then that next night, he killed her.
Oh, poor girl. fuck. All right. Yeah, you're all about this fucking serial killer shit, huh? Not that he only killed one person. Yeah. How about the fact that if you like, because that guy looked like he would be a serial he'd definitely kill more than one person
for sure.
Getting caught after the first one is you suck, dude.
You're awful.
You're the worst.
Well, I was watching this other one where this cop got his side piece pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cop. He's been a cop for 30 years. Got a side piece pregnant. And she was like, I'm still having the baby. He's like, cool. I just don't want anything to do with it. And they came to agreement. And then she wanted to meet him just to go over things because the baby was due in a month. He's a cop. And he's like, yeah, meet me here. And then he murdered her. And then because they can follow where cops go, he just went missing for an hour.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, where you been? We've been trying to, you got to check in.
I was at Rite Aid.
Dude, he goes, oh, my bad. I was on the other station. And they're like, okay. And then the other cops come and they're like, don't you know this girl? He's like, yeah, oh, yeah, I do. And then they did all the DNA evidence. Dude, there's blood everywhere. And he thought he would get away with it. Cop for 30 years.
What do you think? You think that they're like... Do you think that they just think that they're smarter than everyone? Or they're just... Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
And if you watch interrogation files, the way...
yeah, those kinds of
even
interviews,
if you're innocent, don't say shit.
Yeah, but they start
just
talking because they think they know. Yeah,
they think they can outsmart them.
I know,
and it never works out.
It's fucking God. It's
and those detectives, they're fucking good with the
I know they are good
because they'll go. This one dude murdered 2 guys and a kid for no reason in a mobile home, right? Mm-mm. And they couldn't figure it out. But they're like, all right, who's the last one to see him? So they figure out it was this like kind of crazy dude, right? They bring him in and they're just super casual. Like, you want something to drink? He's like, yeah. Like, something to eat? He's like, yeah. So they get his guard down. So he thinks they're like buddies. So then the guy, how stupid you got to be? They're like, a chicken sandwich, you going to do this? All right, cool. So they get him a fucking McNugget sandwich or whatever. So then they're talking to him. He's eating and they're like, yeah. So you were there? And he's like, yeah, I was there. And they're like, you didn't see what happened that night? He goes, I don't know. What happened to him? And like, oh, all 3 were murdered, including the kid. He goes, man, that's crazy. Like, no remorse. He's just like, damn, that's crazy. And like, you don't know anything about it? He's like, no. And like, did you use the bathroom when you were there? He's like, yeah. They're like, yeah, we couldn't find the bathroom. He's like, oh, it's down the hall to the right. Boom. That was like the first 20 minutes of meet him. They're interrogating him for 4 hours. Hour 4, like, yeah, man. So you said you never been in there? You weren't there too long? Like, you just went in and out? He's like, in and out. Like, but you used the bathroom. And he's like, I don't think I did. They're like, no, you told us you did. He goes, oh, yeah, I used the bathroom. Like, so in order to use the bathroom, it's the back right of the home. You have to pass through all this. And he's like, no, I don't think it was there. Like, no, literally, here's a picture of the bathroom. And then they can time to all that.
Oh, my God.
You got to have a lawyer represent.
Yeah.
You got to have a lawyer there.
Well, certainly if you did it, but also...
No matter what.
Yeah. Agree, yeah.
Because those other lawyers, those detectives, they're just trying to solve cases.
Yeah, I know. They don't give a fuck.
And if you say something, you fuck up, like Brendan Dassity. Remember? He was like, I did it. Anyways, can I go home and watch WrestleMania? They're like, no, dumbass.
Ooh,
Eric did not know. He said,
how did this go? I feel like you knew because you're really into the murder stuff. Or did you know because you were around?
Both.
Okay. So you've had conversations with comics about this?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I just figured everyone knew. It's on the news.
Yeah, that's wild. Dude, I can't, this is a crime podcast. This is a murder podcast. We have a murder podcast.
Our ratings would go, there's nothing bigger than crime
I know.
space.
It's so crazy.
It was his ex-fiance.
Ex-fiance. They weren't together at the time, but he left a voicemail when he found out, like to the detective or something, and it's heartbreaking to hear. He's like, she did not deserve to go through this. The way she died is awful.
So it makes it a little less wow that it's his ex-fiance.
Nah, it's still pretty wow, because that was pretty recent.
No. I'm saying it makes it a little less... I can understand more why comics didn't hear about it now.
That's wild.
It is. No, of course it's wild, except for your current fiance is killed is way different than your ex-fiance was killed.
Take Drew Carey out of it. Hey, you know that there was a guy in Kill Tony that murdered a lady?
Yeah, you're right.
What?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Drew Carey adds the sizzle.
You're right. No, you're right.
But we got the meat there for a fun story.
You have the meat for a fucking crazy story.
Crazy story.
Poor girl. Dude. That's wild.
What I think about is her when she was going to get in bed and he pops out. Like she's like, oh, like I knew this was happening. Like she knew like he was there to kill her. I bet it was just sheer terror. But the good thing is, if glass always half full. When he choked, she was unconscious when he threw over and she died. Because getting choked out doesn't hurt that bad, right? You just kind of go out. But then she was out when he threw her off the balcony. What else you got for me?
What else you got for me, bro?
Same thing I told you though, Brendan, about like when you get pissed at me for bonking fish in the head.
Yeah.
So I'd rather them be bonked before I gut them because they're knocked out.
You sound like a serial killer.
You know what I'm talking about though?
Bonk.
I don't want them to suffer. I don't want to just like I bonk them.
I don't want them to suffer, so I take a steel mallet and I hit him in the face.
It's the same thing you said though. You
Yeah,
choked
it is,
her out.
though.
And
Yeah,
then,
yeah. Bonk him. Fucking bonk him. Good.
Shin's like, that one's not out.
Bonk him.
He's pretty out, dude. Nah, fuck that.
Bonk him. Why are your pants on?
I want sashimi. Fuck this thing.
Wait, what's this?
Oh my goodness.
This was sent in by one of our listeners who we're going to talk to.
Okay.
And this was this Uber driver. Oops.
Wait, no, that's still
that's that guy
still
bombing.
The audio of that guy.
That's that guy bombing. That's the murder bombing.
Here we go.
Tony just goes, all right. Tell me he takes a... Oh, is he taking a piss? Oh.
Wow, that was a gut, huh? Wait.
Is he pissing in his drink?
No, he's just pissing in the corner.
I get it.
The guy just pisses in his.
Hey, I get it.
No, but go in the bushes though.
I agree, but when you got to piss hard, dude, and he's probably like, "Fuck, man, I gotta get this food here."
Well, you go.
I don't get fired.
But you just go before you get to the door.
Yeah. Go in the parking lot. Don't piss on somebody's house, dude.
Bro,
what is this, Big Daddy?
That's just crazy.
Wild,
dude. I am beside myself tonight. Today is just there's so much going on.
What is wrong with people?
What the fuck?
What is wrong with the world?
Between the murder of the ex-fiance of Drew Carey and the guy pissing in the corner of DoorDash, I am just... I'm beside myself today, dude. This is wild.
The world's wild, man. What's up, big dog?
What's up, y'all?
You look like Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
This is the guy who is Uber driver.
He was the Uber driver?
No.
Yeah. So
that'd be bold.
But all right, so we just watched the video. So the thing is, does this guy knew you had a Ring camera or no or what? Or I guess
you can see, and if you watch the video again, you can see him kind of like
try to go.
This. He goes,
oh God, what a fucking moron!
He must have had to pee so hard.
Puts his hand in his-
He must have to piss so fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, I mean, stop being on his side.
It must have been hurting.
This is what's out my window. Do you see that?
Yeah,
a bunch of greenery.
Yeah,
pick your spot, my man.
Lots of places for him to go pee.
So, all right,
he's lazy.
Oh yeah, you think? We'll give it away his gut, dude. So here's the deal. Is it illegal to piss on someone's patio?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
It's not a felony, but it's definitely frowned upon.
Right, not a felony. So what is the actual law on it? What would he get arrested for? Indecent exposure?
Misdemeanor?
That's one.
I think so.
And if there's kids around, you could be in some trouble.
Right.
There's like 4 little toddlers running around. You pull out your dick, you're in some trouble.
So you see this. What a fucking moron this guy is.
My question: what did you order?
Jersey Mike's sub.
Those are so good, bro.
Did you have a drink?
Yeah. No drink, no.
Well,
Just
not
like
after that, I'll tell you that.
That beats my theory. I figured you sip it on your Diet Coke along the way. I was like, I'm about to piss my pants.
Yeah, you'd be a good detective.
Yeah, dude.
The problem is
check his
so
Diet
much
Coke.
wood area right by the door.
Yeah, that's a kink, it sounds like.
Did you see his gut, though?
Yeah.
I mean...
Those a few extra steps he wouldn't have made.
It sounds like a sexual thing, dude. That's crazy. If a guy's just whipping his dick out, pissing on the guy, yeah, fuck this fucking guy trying to get DoorDash.
At least he didn't fuck with your food,
boner.
though.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have eaten it after that.
He did with it in his hand, though,
I wouldn't have eaten it after that.
But it was in the bag?
Doesn't matter.
I would eat it. If I was starving...
Same.
Yeah, of course.
I'm on
I ate the fuck out of it. I don't give a
this
fuck.
one because I wouldn't have eaten it had I seen the video when I saw it. Because I was in the middle of a meeting, and so I hear the doorbell go off, because anytime someone walks by, it like notifies you.
Yeah.
So I get a notification that he's here. My dogs are barking, and I'm like, I can't. I'm in the middle of talking, so I can't just like, hey, stop. Let me go grab my food.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got, in 5 minutes I'll be able to go in and grab it. So to my surprise, when I opened the door, he was like taking the picture, and he's like, oh, cool, here's it. And I didn't see that he had I didn't see the video or nothing. I just went in, opened the door. The guy has it down. He's taking his picture of like it's been delivered kind of thing. And then
the piss just seeping on the side of it.
I'm like, and then as I'm like leaving to walk the dogs, I turn around and like this is like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
I look in the corner. I'm like, there's a big puddle right there, and I'm like, there's a lot of dogs in the neighborhood. And I'm thinking somebody peed somebody's dog. So I go on the camera to look and see whose dog it was that peed in the corner. So I can go to the owner and be like, dude, not cool. And it was that person. But if I had seen that, no,
you wouldn't have eaten it. Oh, I would.
You wouldn't eat it. So now, if you
took a shit, I wouldn't eat it.
So, okay, hold on. If you caught him in the act, what would have happened, do you think?
If I caught him peeing there, I've played this scenario in my head like 20 times, and my first thing is to like walk up and slap him in the back of the head, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But then I don't want to, the dude is kind of big. So
he's going to piss on you.
He had some weight on me. He could have just fallen over.
Yeah.
Or he pees on you.
What would you have done if you saw that?
I would have yelled at him, I guess.
Yeah. What do you think you would have done, Brendan?
I don't know. So, I don't live in, if he was pissing like on my in my house, like on my house.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Part of me would just look and be like, oh, hell no. And then be like, just drop the food. And then I get my food. If I was that hungry, I'd be like, that sucks. Drop the food. All right, there we go. Have a good day.
I was walking back from the mall once, and my car was parked, and there was a guy pissing in front of my car, not on my car. And I was like,
was his butt to your bumper?
To me. His butt was to me.
Ooh, so the stream was headed towards your car?
It was, but it did not go. I looked, and I was like, it didn't really hit my car.
Was there some splash, though?
Maybe. So I'm like, if it was on my car, I would have said something.
Oh, if it was on my car, I would have murdered him.
Yeah, I would have been like, yeah, but what would you have done? If someone pissed on your car, what would you
murder him? And then it'd be you and Brian, like Bebop and Rocksteady, like, all right. am I all over the news? Dude. Yeah, murder him. Pissed on my fucking, like, lightning.
Oh, man.
You said it happened when you were on Zoom. Are you worried he could be doing it right now?
Dude, if he is, my dogs will let me know. And
here's the question. Did you hit up Uber Eats or Postmates or whatever? Hey, this guy pissed all over, and were they like, yeah, dude, yeah.
Did you tell the cops? I mean, or did
you ordered Jersey Mike's?
Yeah, right. I called DoorDash and I told them the whole situation. I have like the video. I'll send it to you guys.
DoorDash was probably like, prove it.
Call the cops.
They ended up giving me like a refund for the food and everything like that, so I got my money back on it all.
Well, that's nice.
But yeah, like there was not much. I sent it to my apartment complex and I was like, can you guys get somebody out here to like hose this down and wash this off?
Yeah.
And they just came with like a spray bottle of bleach and just sprayed bleach over the pee and was like, all right. And then just kind of left.
But I don't know what really you can do. You should follow up with
it's against
Uber
the law.
Eats or whatever it is and see if they fired him.
Yeah, they sure did. They had to.
Bro.
Maybe.
In this day and age, there's no way that guy still has his job.
But do you think that guy was like, fuck, when he got the fucking call? And then he came home, his wife's like, what happened? He's like, babe, I had to pee so hard, and I'm just trying to feed our 7 kids, and I dropped off this Jersey Mike's, and the guy complained.
No, this is how that phone call went. Oh, I know what this is about.
Or, not again.
Yeah. Dude, that's just, wow. I don't know.
Now, my question is, what's your if you had to pick one delivery service, what would it be? Like DoorDash,
They're
Uber
all
Eats?
so fucking horrible.
I just use Uber Eats.
I guess I use Postmates, but I don't think about it. I don't like actively use Postmates.
I use Uber Eats because I usually order from one restaurant. It's always on there. Sometimes it's on the other ones.
Yeah.
But I use that one.
Right.
Uber Eats owns Postmates. They're like
it's the same,
identical.
right? Yeah. So I don't like think of let's not use that one. Let's use this one because they're all trash, dude.
Are they trash? You're a piece of shit, man.
Bro.
You and Eric have more issues with Uber Eats and Postmates than anybody I know.
Nobody. This is the problem. Nobody is delivering food from Postmates that wants to do that job. That's the problem. Is that so they don't give a fuck. So they're just driving around. Do they dropping it off at random places? They don't give a fuck. Oh, I lost my Uber Eats job?
Straight up, I've never had an issue.
You have wide streets and you have, you know what I mean? Like,
I've never had an issue. The biggest issue is whenever I'm with the kids or my wife's with the kids and I got to get the food. And like, well, Brendan Schaub, like, well, he knows where I live. He's going to murder me.
Mm-hmm. I had an issue the other day. It was like, they don't speak English, you know, and they call you and you're like, what the fuck? What? You call them up and they're, hey, hello, and you go, oh, fuck.
Man, I've never had that problem. The only problem I've had is, I have a bunch of steps to get to my front door, the park, and I'll wait to see if they get out. When they won't get out, I'll text them like, hey, man, spring to the door, and they'll be like, nah, man. And I'll be like, I get it. I go down there, I grab it.
No, that's an issue.
The food's hot and fresh. No one's pissing on my wall.
What city are you in, or what town, city, whatever, state?
Austin, Texas.
Oh. Yeah. Longhorn in the background.
Yeah, it's Austin. Yeah, they got the Longhorn in the background. You're not a detective, huh?
No, but he could be from there and still have that.
Nah, that'd be weird.
Oh, yeah, because people from Texas don't advertise.
If he's
they're
in
from
like
Texas.
Miami and has a Longhorn hanging on the back, that'd be fucking
Well, bro,
weird.
he could be somewhere else in Texas. God damn it, dude. Could be Montana.
Sure.
This
Could
guy,
be Montana.
This guy also was the guy whose wife couldn't get time off for their wedding.
Oh, that's wild.
And he knows Hot Carl. That's you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
The girl Chin went out.
Yeah,
and
I
ate
met her
with.
again, too, in Austin. So,
But he said he had an update on the wedding thing.
Yeah. So the boss, they're I guess they haven't given out. I think we talked about like they had a blackout period during the holidays.
Yeah.
Take time off. Well, apparently they haven't officially set those days yet, and
Oh, right.
the boss that denied the time off then has requested time off during that same time period.
Oh, my
Hell
God.
yeah.
And during that time and using it under the guise of, well, because they're placeholders, because they haven't released the blackout dates yet, I'm putting it here just in case. So denied my fiance's, but got hers own approved and is using it like, well, it's not official, it's just a placeholder. So kind of this like, well, then my fiance could have done that.
Yeah, give him a
instead
taste of his
having
own
it
medicine.
the
So it
other
sounds
way
like it's
around.
going to work out, right?
So it doesn't. I mean, we're still kind of unsure of where it sits. I mean, we're gonna go. We're doing it. We're not changing any of our plans.
Yeah.
I think at this point, she's just like, as soon as it's time, like she's gonna lead her boss to believe, like, yeah, we're just kind of mixing it up, or we're not gonna go that route or whatever. And then a day before she has to, before the wedding, before we leave for the wedding, she's just like, this is my last day. I'm out. Just
wow,
kind
tight move.
of throwing her to the bus a little bit.
Fuck you,
She's not.
I'm out.
I mean, she's not a great person to work for, so it's been struggling for her. But
your girl's not a good person to work for?
no, her boss.
Oh, gotcha. Some people are tough, man. Doesn't mean they're bad people,
Yeah, but we appreciate the advice. You guys are the best. I love Golden Hour. Brandon, like I said, I've seen you so many times, and Chris, my wife, or fiance, got me tickets for my birthday last year when you came out to Austin.
Oh,
you did
cool.
the show at ACL Live. So
Yeah.
whenever you guys come back, I'll be there for sure. You guys are.
I'll be back. Thanks,
I'm
bud.
your biggest fan. So
Appreciate it, brother.
bro. Thank you.
I'm in Austin on the. I'm not doing shows. It just made me think. I'm speaking out loud. I'm in Austin the 22nd doing Rogan.
Oh, cool.
hell yeah, man. Well, if you ever want to come get a workout in, let me know. I own that gym over on East Austin. So if you guys ever in town, I'll close it down and give you guys a private place to work out.
Oh, cool, bro.
Chris works out. What's it called?
It's called East Austin Athletic Club.
Smart.
Cool.
I dig it.
Thanks,
Thanks,
buddy.
brother. Good luck with the
Appreciate it.
wedding, everything, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Later, big dog.
Peace.
Here's the other thing: if someone's pissing on your wall and you fuck them up, you're gonna have some problems.
Yeah,
man.
you have problems. Exactly. You're saying
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
any of us.
because it's violent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause how about
It's annoying.
one of the parents to my buddies or my buddies, one of my son's friends' parents. They live not too far from us. I'm like, have you guys had any issues with the homeless? I'm like, I've never seen one out here. And they're like, yeah, we have a squatter on the property. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking
about? The property?
I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, during all the rain and the wind and stuff, the fence blew down, a part of it blew down, and they're facing like the back end's like a road.
Okay.
And so a homeless person was like, oh, cool, I'll just hide here in the bushes and like create a little home. My son's friend's parents. So she's like, so my two kids are playing. They come running inside fucking terrified. Like, Mama, there's somebody in the bushes. She goes up there, some homeless lady out like on meth. She has a whole nest up there. So she calls the cops. Listen to this, dude.
Oh, dude.
This is LA.
I am already beside myself.
I know, dude. Dude, LA, the LAPD go, it's tough because...
It's not tough, dude.
Listen to this. They go, because the wall is down, you didn't fix it, then that's public property.
But how is that true?
So you have to give her an eviction notice.
But there's zoning, though.
I know. I don't know how it works. They go, you got to give her an eviction notice. And she goes, but it's on my property. He goes, correct. He goes, so... You can try to get her to leave if you want to use like mace or if you want to use physical.
Yeah, dude. Give me the mace.
Yeah, I was like, I'll do it for her.
Yeah.
But I guess the cop was like, be careful though, because they're uber aggressive because they're on meth. So they're really strong.
Give me a sword and some mace.
Give me an axe and I'll figure it out.
That's me. Yeah, I do that one, you know?
And they go,
yeah, dude.
Isn't that wild? I'm gonna squat on your property.
I get a boombox and I play it so loud, dude.
I thought about that. Waco style?
Nah, bro. They're home. That's the thing, though. They're homeless, so it's like
It's like what? You're the problem.
No, I'm
You're
not
the problem.
I'm not the problem, dude.
You know what? I don't like they're calling them homeless. They're without a home. Piece of shit.
But think about if somebody did it, a random guy, not homeless. You would kick the living shit out of them. Period.
Yeah,
you know, homeless. You're like, all right.
Oh, because you don't want to get the black plague if they bite you, right? You don't want to get fucking polio if they somehow scratch you with their dirty nails.
You know what's funny is that you don't have to be homeless to take advantage of those laws. Like, you could just go squat somewhere and be fucking rich as shit.
Oh, it's the new thing.
Oh, then move me.
Oh, it's the new thing. And so in the Hollywood Hills, there's kids and bad people where they'll rent the home for their parties, and then they just stay there, and they're like, well, no, this is our house. And then you have to hire lawyers to figure it out.
Law, bro. That's the weirdest law.
That's California, New York.
I know. I had a renter in my house. You know, I was doing whatever it is. What do you call it? I was
upgrades.
No, but what do you? It's a very simple word. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I had a tenant in my house, and they couldn't pay 1 month. And they were like, oh, we have the money, but it's coming over from overseas and shit. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, as soon as you hear overseas, you're not getting your money.
Right. So,
you know what I say? Cool. Juice is running.
The next month, we didn't get it. And they owed me money. And we said, all right, you guys got to leave. And
they were like,
they
no.
left.
Oh, they did leave?
Thank God.
Because they can say no.
No, I know. But they left. Thank God.
Yeah, the renter writes, fucks. Owners.
Bro, it's so weird.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, that's money.
Like, if you call the cops, it's pretty simple. I'd be like, well, hold on. It's pretty simple. It's my house. They're sitting in it. They're not paying.
Yeah.
I want them to leave.
So this is California, New York. What other, any other ones? And
any blue state.
But like in Texas, if this happens,
you'll get shot.
You shoot them, yeah.
Yes.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
That's the way it should work.
I'm not saying it shouldn't work like that. It's just wild that it's so different and it's still America.
You got to be careful too. Like in California, I don't know New York, but California too. Let's say someone broke in your house tonight. Someone breaks in your house.
Yeah.
And you're like, get the fuck out. And he's like taking stuff.
Yeah.
And he's running away. And
I know that.
Or he's going to a different room. You shoot him in the back. Mm-hmm. You're liable for murder.
I know that.
You have to prove that he was like risking your life or your family's.
I know that. Anybody
I've seen so many crime shows.
Yeah, I'm murdering anyone who comes to my house.
Oh, dude, so easy.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Run away.
I'll tell my wife, scratch my neck.
Here I come.
Scratch my neck. We'll just say, cameras were down. I shot him in the face.
Cameras cannot be down. I don't care. You want to protect your family.
Yeah, but if he's like running away, if you scare him, he's running away and you were to kill him, and then you use that. The problem is then your kids grow up without a dad, right? Because you're in prison for about 12 years.
Sure, I get that.
Don't fart like that.
Fart it out there. Patreon.
Fart out. Patreon.
I feel like
you know, there's a guy that broke into Anthony Smith's house, the UFC fighter, and he had like wrestling pedigree in high school.
The guy who broke in?
But he's a smaller guy, and Anthony Smith, he's like in his undies, and he has like I think 4 daughters. He's like, oh, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this guy, which rightfully so. He goes, dude, I hit this guy with knees, elbows, because he's on meth. He's like, nothing worked.
Wow.
He just kept coming. He got him mount, was like elbow him. The guy's like,
whoa.
And then it like traumatized Anthony Smith. He was in the middle of the fight and he was yelling at his opponent. He's like, "You attacked my family! You attacked my family!" Yeah,
what?
It was really weird.
You know about that?
Oh yeah.
You know what, dude? What's going? This is a.
The more you know. Aren't you glad you came? Tony Walker goes. He's like, what?
Yeah,
he's all, what?
He goes, what?
I'm in.
Huh? My man. Big dog. Big dog. Be cool.
What is this? Is the party house that they run by squat?
Yeah, this clip is really funny.
Problem house on the border of Beverly Hills and Bel Air.
It's just gonna be some
they
bro.
say while parties.
You know how expensive that house is?
Is complicated. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Haskell.
It's not complicated.
Condoms and drug paraphernalia litter Beverly Grove.
It takes a
Place
really weird twist at the end,
outside
too.
a party house located on the border of Beverly Hills and Bel Air. Neighbors tell Eyewitness News squatters have been living here for a few months, throwing wild parties that they advertise and charge admission for. The squatters even claimed they were raising money for the victims of the October 7th Hamas attack.
They're showing up at 2 and 3 in the morning with loud cars, motorcycles, Ubers. They're parking everywhere. They block the streets.
If an emergency vehicle needs to get there, they can't. There is a roaming pit bull with children around. There are people drunk and stoned, wobbling, walking in and out, and then driving the canyons. Does someone need to be killed before the police will do something?
The LAPD has been to the home numerous times, but the ownership status is complicated. It was owned by disgraced Dr. Munir Uwaida, who fled the United States and is reportedly living in Lebanon after he was accused of playing a role in the murder of 21-year-old model Juliana Redding, who he had dated. Uwaida has also been linked to an insurance fraud scheme. The company MDRCA Properties LLC is currently listed as the owner, but they filed for bankruptcy last year. The home is now for sale for $4.5 million.
Okay, it's
According
complicated.
to neighbors and their private investigator,
Super
the squatters
complicated.
who live here have their driver's licenses registered to this home, which has slowed the eviction process.
The guy looks like a
They
toddler.
had a showing, and that they were able to sign a lease for a year for $25,000, which on its face is just ridiculous, right? You don't rent that kind of house for that. It should be $25,000 a month. We actually got a copy of the lease, and the names on the lease, both as the lessor and lessee, are fictitious.
Fran Solomon owns the house next door, which she is currently renting out.
They're in this situation where they're hiring an armed security guard to protect them and their family. That's how concerned our tenant is for their safety.
In Beverly Hills, Josh Haskell, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Hey, super complicated.
Scary
My
moments
God.
for
Those squatters really did their research. My God.
They're just like, I've got a house, guys. Like with the fucking dude. This is, yeah. Is shit weirder this episode than usual? Because this is odd.
This is my life, baby.
I'm just like so fucking.
I like all this shit.
I'm gonna be driving home just like this.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know.
Your homie West, like, you're all right. Like, nah, I did a show just with Brendan, man. It was all about murder and fucking
Babe,
squatters.
if you heard it, yeah. You know about the party squatter house? This is all day. You know Drew Carey's ex-fiance? You know this guy pissed on the guy's on the DoorDash?
You know, great whites don't. We've never seen a mate before.
Yeah.
She's like, what who the fuck were you hanging out with?
So much footage of great whites. Never seen great whites made. Never seen me give birth. What are they doing?
Babe, you know we know more about space than the ocean? Isn't that fucking wild? She's like, no more hanging out with Brendan. He drops too much fucking facts on your ass.
If she said, baby, you can't hang out with Brendan anymore. He drops too many facts on your ass. I would jump off of a building.
If she talk like me?
Just the whole thing. I would jump off a building if that would be the reason why I can't hang out with you. I'm just all of it. I would just skydive off a fucking building with no chute. Just, yeah, I know what I'm doing, sweetie. I'll take the stairs up. You know what I mean? It took a long time to think about it. Still do it when I get to the top. yep, this was the right decision. I go and jump.
I feel good about this decision.
Yeah. So anyway,
what you got, Dick? No one else watches murder shit in here. You do. Chicks love it too, man. It's like me and all chicks into that stuff.
Yeah.
Sword and Scale. Oof.
Sword and Scale's crazy. I did a Sword and Scale. Like I my voice.
Why?
I was talking about Sword and Scale. I was making fun of it on the podcast, and the guy reached out. He's like, "You want to do one?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude."
That's sick.
I did it. It's my voice.
That might be the biggest podcast, like over longevity. It's fucking up there.
Somebody, every now and then, somebody will be like, "Is that Chris D'Elia Sword and Scale?" It's really funny because why the fuck would I? Especially like,
of course, figure it out. He'd be like, and then he slit her throat.
No, I did all that. I did all that, and I did it in my podcast room. He gave me the script, and I just did it all, and I was like, I think I did it probably bad, and I sent it to the guys like, "This is great."
Do you ever have somebody like, where do I know you from? You're like,
no, that would be
a million
amazing.
things.
That voice.
Are you on?
Yeah. Did you do an episode of Sword and Scale?
Massive show though. Massive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Anyway, that's me, the guy from Sword and Scale.
I know. You made it, dude.
That's what I'm going to say when people say like, dude, where are you from? Oh, dude, you must listen to Sword and Scale. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, when someone goes, where do I know you from? Like, have you seen Ghost Adventures?
Dude, sometimes...
have you seen Mythbusters?
Recently, somebody said, oh, man, where do I know you from? And I said, I don't know, man. And he was like, what is it? I know you from something. And I usually just say, I'm a comedian. But I was like, I didn't say it this time. I was like, I don't know. He was like, oh, man, you're in stuff, right? And I was like, yeah. He was like, what? And I was like, I don't know what you know me from.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Oh man, what's like the biggest thing?" And I said, "I don't know, man.
Probably Golden Hour."
We sat there for so long
trying to figure it out,
and I felt nothing. And if he felt weird, that's on him, man.
That's on him.
I just sat there and felt cocksucking nothing. And I'll tell you what, dude. When I do meet and greets, and people come up all the time. I sell 100 tickets, meet and greets each show. They come up to me all the time, and they say, "Oh man, this must be awkward." And I go like this.
Nope.
Nah, man, I'm well past that. I don't feel it at all. If it's awkward, it's because you feel awkward.
It's on you. Dude, I was at the mall with my kids. My dad's there. I got my baby in one arm. I'm holding Tiger's here.
Mm-hmm.
I got Basti there. We're like a fucking family train there. We're all holding hands. This guy comes and goes, "What's up, man?" I go, "What's up?" He goes, "I know who you are. I don't remember your name, but I've seen you on Instagram before." I went, "Cool, man." He goes, "Yeah, have a good day, man." I went, "Cool. All right."
Weird.
All right.
That's me, the guy from Instagram.
That's me.
We were talking about the Hitler documentary. I saw this the other day.
What? Oh, is he jacking off?
He's tweaking.
Yeah, he did a lot of amphetamines. A ton.
That's not like a loop. That's real.
Yeah.
No, because you see the guy in the back.
I read a lot of comments. It was real.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he did a ton of speed. And the Nazi.
And maybe it's a little sped up, but like, wow, that's wild.
Oh,
and
notoriously
he broke into Anthony Smith's house.
Yeah. No,
that's like play that over the dung 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 dung.
No, he was like notoriously known for using like meth and amphetamine, like nonsense. He was a straight drug addict. That's why he's so paranoid too. But then he had the Nazi army. We couldn't figure out why they're advancing so fast in the war through the night. Like, what the fuck? And then one of our guys was like, "Oh, they're on meth." They would just take meth and they wouldn't sleep and just keep on marching.
Look. And play it. Can you play it or no? Mm-hmm. Look. Oh, no, wait. You gotta wait till yeah. You're right. But that Nazi insignia is really harsh, huh?
Their uniforms were lit, though. Built by Hugo Boss.
Yeah, I know. Look at that fucking mustache, dude.
Insane. You know he's 5'6"?
He was? Wow.
But they don't know for sure. 5'6", 5'7". He had 2-inch heels.
One opportunity.
Look.
One
Das ist nicht weak, das Arm ist sweaty.
Unschneiser.
Arms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's
That boy was
hilarious.
That boy was tweaking out.
Could you imagine if, no context, I just posted that on Instagram?
I feel like Kanye's gonna see this.
Arms are sweaty, and Hitler just on my for the 2.2 million followers.
I feel like Kanye's gonna see this and put all the light song on there.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's really wild. Did we do it?
We did it.
All right.
All of the lights.
Thanks, guys.
We did it, dude.
Have fun. See me at chrisleah.com.
Love you guys.
See ya.